Hello, everyone. My name is Cody Martin. I am the Wellness Program Coordinator here in Benefits and Wellness with Human Resources. And I'm here today to talk to you about our employee wellness programs, and more specifically, Virgin Pulse and the platform that we use to help administer our wellness programs and also help you earn your employee discounts. So we're going to start today with an overview of our two different wellness discounts that employees can earn. And then from there, we'll dive into a little bit more about what Virgin Pulse is, why we use it here at Pima County. And then I'm actually going to do a full demo of the platform and the website and show you some different pieces of it and how to use it more effectively. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so our two different premium discounts that you can earn here at Pima County with our wellness programs. We'll start with discount number one. Discount number one involves being tobacco free. Being tobacco free is defined as not using any tobacco containing products for at least 3 months. So these could be things like cigars, cigarettes, vaping apparatuses, things like that. If you're able to attest to that, you can earn $20 off of your medical premiums per paycheck for the year going forward for that. For those people that do use tobacco products, there is a little caveat here. We do have free tobacco cessation programs available for you. So if you can show proof that you're enrolled in that tobacco cessation program or another tobacco cessation program of your choice, and then get a note from your doctor. We can also use that as credit to show that you're working towards becoming tobacco free to earn you your $20 premium discount. Now, this discount is available as soon as you start. So for our new hires, once you do your open enrollment, in that little window when you start, you'll select your tobacco free status there along with your other medical selections or your other benefit selections. Once you have that selected, though, you do need to reaffirm your status of this every year. So we'll do our annual enrollment in the spring. It's usually in April or May. You always need to go in and reaffirm that tobacco-free status every year. So even if you aren't making any changes to your benefits plans or any other of those things like that during open enrollment, you'll still want to go in and make sure that you're doing your tobacco-free certification so you can continue to get that discount. All right, next is premium discount number two. Discount number two you can earn by participating in our different wellness programs and earning points in our wellness platform, which is Virgin Pulse. So we'll dive a little bit more into that program later. But basically, you earn different levels here inside the platform by earning points, and those will qualify you for different levels of discount number two. So you'll see level one is earning 15,000 points. That'll get you $5 off of your premiums. Level two is 30,000 points. That'll get you another $5. And then level three is 45,000 points, and that'll get you the final $5 here for a total of $15 off of your medical premiums every pay period. Level four is here as well, which is you get to 70,000 points, but that doesn't have anything to do with your premium discounts. That just simply gives you a qualifying entry for some gift cards and some prizes. So if you are simply concerned with getting your discount, you just need to focus getting to level three to get the maximum. If you were to get to level three in Virgin Pulse, that would get you $15 off. You combine that with the $20 from discount number one, and that can get you $35 off of your premiums per paycheck, which over the course of the year ends up being over $900, which is a pretty significant amount of money. So it's definitely worthwhile to participate in both of these if you can. All right, so that's kind of an overview of our two discounts that are available. Now we're going to talk about kind of why we use Virgin Pulse, and then and some different ways that you can earn points in Virgin Pulse. And then we will actually go into the platform and show you how you can start earning those points and getting your discount. All right. So some different things you can do to earn points from Virgin Pulse to kind of get those different levels of your discount. We cover a wide variety of different topics of things you can do to earn points. The first one is tracking health factors. So health factors would be things like exercise, So if you are, going walking or doing workouts, you can track those and earn points daily. Tracking your calories, tracking your sleep, um, different healthy habits that you have that you're maybe working on. All of those things can be tracked and earned. You can earn points for those things in Virgin Pulse. We do wellness workshops and benefits workshops throughout the year. These are always informative. Some might be on a variety of different health topics. Some are like financial webinars that we have with our vendors that come out. We do benefits workshops throughout the year to kind of support you in annual enrollment and certain other benefits that are available to you. So attending these different workshops that we'll host throughout the year will earn you some points. There's daily cards in Virgin Pulse, which I'll show you when we get to the website. These are little kind of daily tips and tricks, might be a healthy recipe, a did you know, something like that. You can just read through it briefly, and those will get you points every day. We will do challenges. Virgin Pulse hosts challenges every month, but the county also does challenges as well that you can join, sign up. They'll be on a variety of different topics, kind of like our workshops. So one might be focused on exercise, one could be focused on, forming connection with, other people in your life or coworkers. So joining and signing up for those challenges are a nice way that you can earn some extra points. Preventive exams will get you points. So if you go get a physical, an eye exam, flu shot, something like that, we'll be able to kind of take that and give you points for those. And then we have a wide variety of other programs as well. So this will range from things like volunteering, blood donations. We have some monthly wellness quizzes that we create here in wellness that you can take to earn points. And then Virgin Pulse also has a wide variety of other programs that I'm going to detail in just a moment. And participating in all of these different activities will get you points. So we really do have a lot of different options for ways you can earn points. So it's, just mostly up to you to find a way that works for you, or activities or programs that you enjoy, and sticking with those to earn points to get to the level of discount that you'd like. All right, so now going into why we use Virgin Pulse as a platform to kind of administer our different programs and also help you earn your discount. First is accessibility and availability. Um, Before, with, if you're a new hire, you may not know, but with some of our past programs, it wasn't always easy to see where you were at in your discount. We kind of had to keep track of things here in benefits and wellness. And it wasn't, you never had a, place you could go to always see your updated progress. And a lot of the times employees had to call in to our department here and kind of call and ask and say, hey, where am I at in my points? So with Virgin Pulse, it's really nice. You'll see once we log in that you can see exactly how many points you have, what level you're at, how far you need to go to get to the next level, how many days are left in our program year, which is important. So you kind of know how much time you have to earn your points. So just it gives us a lot of visibility and accessibility. You can log in whenever you'd like. We have a website and an app, so you can use whichever is more comfortable for you. And it works really well that way. Things will show up in real time as well. For the most part, a lot of activities or things that you do can be automatically logged. Or if you are logging things in manually, the second you log it in, it'll show up right away. So it really does give you a nice real-time showing of where you are at with your discount progress, and it always gives you access, which is a great piece to have for us. All right, next is to help support our health. As I mentioned, you can get points for tracking your different health metrics, but the side part of that is if you are working on getting more steps every week or adding in, a new exercise plan or tracking calories, you can do all of that in Virgin Pulse and it'll keep a record for you. So it's a nice kind of one-stop location to track any of the things that you're working on and keep all that information in one place. Virgin Pulse also offers tools and support to help you with tracking or help you with building a habit. So you can kind of select certain healthy habits that you're working on and attest to them every day. The website or the platform will give you tips on, hey, here's some tricks for building that habit. So for instance, if you were trying to add more movement to your day, the platform might say, hey, have you tried parking your car farther away when you go to the grocery store, for instance, or taking the stairs instead of the elevator, little ideas like that to kind of maybe help you with suggestions to get more movement to your day. And even remind you if maybe you missed tracking for a day. So if you've been really good about tracking your steps for a few weeks, and then you miss a day or 2 days, the platform sometimes will send you a little reminder that says, hey, we noticed you haven't been tracking your steps. What's going on? So it just kind of helps you with accountability and keeping track of those things. It will even help you track kind of your preventative exams and kind of be like a little medical log for you. So, for instance, if you know you need to get your physical once a year, once that gets logged into the platform, next year when it's time to maybe re-up and go get that physical, the platform will tell you, give you a little reminder of, hey, it's about that time to do this yearly exam. So just a nice one-stop place to kind of track different health metrics that you'd like to. All right, and then to provide education and value, I'm going to talk about our programs on the next slide here, but through Virgin Pulse, we also get access to a lot of wonderful programs that can help be a resource for you to support you in your physical health and nutrition, financial wellness. There's just a lot of educational resources in here that we think are a great value for people just looking to learn about health or improve their health. So I mentioned the daily cards that have tips and tricks and healthy recipes. We have that. But in addition, we also have health coaching available to you as well. Through Virgin Pulse, you can actually book an appointment with one of their health coaches. You can either meet through telephonically or virtually through something like Zoom or Microsoft Teams. And you can schedule appointments with a health professional to get maybe some advice or some accountability on whatever it is you're working on for yourself. So you can make as many appointments with them as you'd like. There's no cost to you as the employee. So sometimes, it's great to be able to link up with a professional and get some advice that way. And then finally, like I mentioned, tracking your discount status, it's a huge help for us. We have over 4,000 employees that are earning different their discounts, throughout the year. And so tracking all of those is it can be a lot of maintenance and auditing and making sure that we want to get that right. So it really does simplify not only just the earning of points for you and adding in and tracking, your different parts to get points, but on us on the administration side, it really helps us kind of keep things straight and organized as well. The platform also does a great job of guiding you towards other earning opportunities. So if it notices that you like doing certain activities, it might recommend something that's similar to those that you haven't done yet. So it'll kind of guide you and help you as you make your way through your different levels to reaching the discount level that you'd like to. All right, so I've mentioned our programs that we have access to in Virgin Pulse. I'm going to go through the ones that are available to you here. The first one is Active. Active is a program that you can use that is basically an online library of workout routines and exercises. So they have a website, and I believe they also have an app. And you can go in there and they have a variety of different like I mentioned workout routines. So but it has everything under the sun, so it might be guiding you through a run. There's yoga in there, some stretching videos, strength training, anything that you're working on. They have a huge library of videos that you can access and follow along with as you do a workout from home or at the gym. Next is Enrich. This is our financial wellness partner program. They'll have tools and support to help you with finances. So they have lots of different videos, articles, short little tidbits that have advice on a wide range of financial topics from budgeting to investing. It has a budgeting tool to help you kind of plan out your monthly expenses. Has resources for helping you save money towards maybe a child's education or for you to go to get any kind of secondary education or college education. So, a great tool to use if you're looking to maybe support your financial wellness and learn more about finance and things there. All right, next is Food Smart. Food Smart is our nutrition partner program. So they are focused on kind of food related topics. So they have a wide variety of stuff from healthy recipes. They have some tools to help you develop a grocery and meal plan. They will have like some cooking videos and kind of show you some different things and tips on how to make certain foods. I believe they also have some calorie counting and tracking as well. A nutrition survey to kind of figure out what might be some struggle areas for you. So just an all-around nutrition resource that you can use if you're focused on that for your health. Next is Kaya. Kaya is it works in activity and mobility, but it's not really the same as Active. Kaya is more focused on mobility and pain management. So, for instance, if you have injured your lower back, maybe you have shoulder pain, pain from a pre-existing injury, or just chronic issues maybe somewhere, Kaya can help you develop a stretching and mobility routine that can kind of help target that area. So for instance, like for me, I've always kind of had chronic lower back pain. So Kaya will suggest some stretches I can do to help relieve that, strengthen and build flexibility in the lower back and the surrounding areas, as well as other suggestions for me, like ways to alter my maybe how I'm laying in my bed to go to sleep and things like that to help support my lower back. So a really cool tool for if you've struggled with, with pain or mobility issues throughout your life. All right, our last few here. Next one is actually, I talked about tobacco cessation. This is the X program. This is our tobacco cessation program. They have support and resources, articles with tools, tips, and tricks to help you with tobacco cessation. They also have coaches that you can meet with inside of X that are focused on just tobacco cessation. So they'll be a little more focused on just that issue in particular. But a great resource if that's something that you're working on. All right, next we have Rethink Care. This is more of our mindfulness program. Has exercises for stress relief and anxiety, and for mindfulness in general. So there are little videos you can kind of follow along with here that maybe do like some relaxing breathing exercises. With mindfulness, maybe it's going for a mindful walk and kind of like a guided walking to kind of get you to hone in on things in your surroundings as you do that. So if that's something that you're focused on, this is a really nice program to kind of offer some additional resources for that. And then finally, we have WellBeats. WellBeats is more of our all-arounder program. It's basically a big video of libraries or a big library of videos about a variety of different topics, kind of like Active, but it's not just focused on exercise. It does have workout videos, and it does have, videos about physical activity and exercise. But they also have other courses. They have stuff with nutrition, and they also have a nice component with lifestyle wellness. So they have videos on how to get more active with your family, and incorporating kids into maybe health activities that you're trying to do for yourself. So just a nice, well-rounded program with resources on a little bit of everything wellness, and then with that added lifestyle and family component that I mentioned before. All right, so now it's time to go to our Virgin Pulse demo here. So first, I'm going to take you to our wellness intranet page, because that will show you kind of where you can go to find more info about our wellness programs, but also how to get started in Virgin Pulse. So I'm actually going to go to that page here. So this is our Pima County intranet page. And you'll see here on the top left of all these boxes is benefits and wellness. We're going to want to go there. This will bring you to this page where we have three different panes uh, of sections here. We'll go to the middle one, which is wellness, and click this little green box here, which is to visit the wellness page. And then as we scroll down, you'll see we have a few different boxes here. So there are some other ones that you'll find useful, things like current events, which right now we have flu shots going on. Our monthly quizzes, like I talked about, to earn some points will be here. But I want you to focus on, for right now, is the Virgin Pulse tab. If you click that, you'll get more info about Virgin Pulse. It has an overview of the program and some kind of startup guides and ways you can earn points. The customer support info is here, so some nice resources, but it also has the link here to get you to sign up. So if you click this link, it will take us to the sign up page. So if you haven't signed up, this is where you want to be. It's very quick. It's just a few pages, just a few minutes to sign up, and then you'll be good to go and just enter in some information. One thing to call out here is when you do sign up and you use your employee ID, it does list it here, but you want to use your 10-digit EIN, including leading zeros. So what that means is, a lot of us have six digits in our EIN, some of us are five. You just want to make sure you use leading zeros to get you up to 10. So for instance, for me, I would enter in 1, 2, 3, 4 leading zeros, and then my EIN after that to sign up. So if you don't have 10 digits, it's going to error you out. So I just wanted to call that out to make sure you have that. Obviously, if you have 5 digits in your EIN, you'll just want to add an extra leading zero there. But once you do get signed in, it will take you to our sign up page here. And once you're in, this is what the homepage will look like. So there's a lot of stuff I want to show you all in here. And we're going to start on the home page. And then I'll kind of take you through how I would approach, excuse me, the website if it's your first time logging in here to kind of help guide you to getting started. Because I know when you first log in, there's a lot going on and it can be a little overwhelming. So on the home page, there's just a few things I want to call out first. First is this is your bar at the top. So if you're just logging in and you want to look at how many points you have or where you need to go, this little bar will kind of show you that right away. So it has my little check marks. So right now I'm at level 2, almost at level 3 here. I'm at 44,170 points. 45,000 would be level 3, so I'm really close to getting to that next one here. So this is a nice snapshot of where you are. And then also this little main box here is where you not only will find your daily cards, so you can click these, they regenerate every day. They're worth 20 points each, and there's 2 of them. So you can get 40 points a day just from looking at these quick little things here. But then also any kind of announcements or activities or things that are going on in Pima County, we will post cards in here as well that'll show up. So for instance, when we have things going on like the health fair, mammography screenings, stuff like that. We'll have a card in here that will have info and a link to any extra information that you guys need. So when you log in, this is just a good place to start, and just to get information that you need. Now, when you first get here, where I would go to first is the rewards page. So if you hover, we got these little bars at the top. If you hover over home, you'll see there's a little drop-down menu, and you can go to rewards. And this rewards place, I think, is a great place to start because it will blow up that rewards bar that I showed you. So it has all that information like I mentioned, right? It shows you here, this is how many days I have left to earn my points, which is great. It shows a big breakdown of what my points are, what level I'm at, where's my what reward am I earning. It also even shows your tobacco-free discount here as well. So this is a really good place to kind of get a snapshot of where you are and where you want to be. And then as you scroll down this list, it has just a massive list of basically everything in the platform that you can do to earn points. And it lists it out by section. So for instance, it starts with activity and it shows you all the different things you can do for physical activity to earn points. So we have taking steps in here, entering in a workout. And these are daily things you can do, as you'll note here on the side. So as I do these daily, it'll light up this little green bar here. And then as you do these activities monthly, you can earn monthly bonuses for those things as well. So I would start here and just go through this list and find some activities of things you like to do. So we have cards listed here, the challenges like I mentioned. Say, for instance, I was focused on sleep. I could scroll down, find sleep. Oh, here's sleep. What are my points I can get for tracking my sleep every night? My monthly bonuses I can get for those, all the things related to sleep I could see here, which is great. So I would just go here first and take a look and see what are some things that I would like to do or things that I could do to earn points, because everything is listed in here. Other great part about this page is if we go back to the top, this also will give you a way to kind of check your receipts and make sure you're earning points for things that you should. So with these 2 little tabs at the top, we're on how to earn. If you go over to my earnings, this will show you all the points you have earned. So this is, you can sort by month, by year, by quarter, and it'll show you every day what you did to earn points. So as you're doing things, you can see, okay, I got points for these here, points for this here. So as you start doing things, you can go to this page and check and make sure everything is loading in correctly. Or if you did something a few days ago and you weren't quite sure if you saw the points for that, this is a great place to go and check. Of course, if something doesn't show up properly, you can always contact us here in Benefits and Wellness. And we can also get in touch with Virgin Pulse customer support. But this is a great place to go, just to kind of make sure everything is looking how it should. All right, so going to our next page, what's going to be really useful with our next page is while we're scrolling through this, I realize there might be some things that you guys see that maybe we're curious about or don't know what it is. So for instance, if I'm in the custom section, I'm scrolling through looking for things to do. And I might see this here where it says complete an active workout, and I might not know what active is. So where I would go to next is if we're at the top of this little bar here, I would go to this little hand with the sparkles, the benefits page. And this benefits page basically has a little mini web page for every program that we have. And that little mini web page will give you information about what the program is, give you any resources you need to get started, and then we'll also link you over to wherever you need to go to get things going there. So for instance, with my example, I saw Aptive. Man, I don't know what that is. You can just type Aptive into our search bar here. It'll pull up that little page. It'll look like this, give you information. Okay, here's what Aptive is. It provides exercise videos, gives me a little information about what I can do to get started. And then I can click this Start Now button. It'll take me right over to Aptive's page, walk me through signing up, and then I can get going and start earning points. You can even save these if you want to go back here again. You can save them and it'll add it to your saved list down here. And it has just little pages for everything. Even if, and so like I said, if you need resources for something, like if there's a PDF you need, that will be attached to this page as well, as you guys can see down here. So this is a great stop to go second. Once you kind of get a little idea of, hey, these are the things I want to do. Or if you just want to explore and see what's available, go to this benefits page. You can even hit view all and just scroll through all the different stuff that we have and see if anything pops out to you or is interesting to you. But lots of information here that can kind of help clear up some confusion that you have. All right, so once we have a little bit of a better idea of what programs you want to do or things we can use to earn points, I want to kind of walk you through just some other aspects of the platform just to see how it works. So if I were to go back to that home tab here, we already went through the rewards page. Up at the top, the next thing I wanted to show you is the stats page. I talked about earning points daily for tracking different health metrics. This is where you would do that. So you can see we can track our steps here. We can track our sleep here. We can track workouts, all of our different stuff. It's super easy to track. So like I did a workout this morning that I haven't tracked yet. So I can just click on workouts and hit track. And then I can select the activity I did. So for me, I did, where is it? I did cycling on a stationary bike. So I can click that. It was for 40 minutes. I can enter, I picked the day up here. So this is for today, but I could go back to yesterday if I wanted to. I'm going to go in today and then I hit save and I get my points. Then if you actually click on the box, it will populate and show that here. So this is my cycling that I entered and I'm done. Now I know what a lot of employees have expressed is, it can be a little bit of a hassle to go in every single day and track activities, even though it's very quick. Sometimes you don't necessarily want to be in here or have the time to go in here every day. So the nice thing is the platform does let you log up to 2 weeks worth of activities, kind of retroactively. So if I go to add, I can go back and still get points for up to 2 weeks worth of activity as I go back. So if you want to just log in, once a week or once every 2 weeks and just log in everything that you have, you can absolutely do that. Still earn all of your points. So if you just want to go in once on Saturday morning and just enter them in real quick, you can do that and then get your points. All right. Last thing is if I go over home again, there's also this healthy habits section. And this is where you can also track some other habits. So if you have something outside of the norm, so if you have something outside of like the steps or workouts, maybe you're trying to take the stairs more, or you're trying to focus on drinking more water, you can add little healthy habits here that you can track to earn points. And Virgin Pulse has a bunch of them. So you can get to kind of customize this list. They have a huge category of different things you can track. So just a nice place to check out if you're maybe working on another healthy habit that's not one of the ones that is on that main stats page. All right, so now if we go over, making our way across this bar here, if we go to health, there's a few things I wanted to call out here. The first is journeys. Just a quick note here, journeys are kind of a build on healthy habits. Journeys are 10-day, sometimes 11 days and a few more days, kind of focuses on a certain topic. So for instance, this one's getting fit as a family and it takes 10 days to complete. It will give you kind of a new thing to work on every day for those 10 days. Every day you go in and say, yes, I completed this thing. It'll have some information to guide you on that activity. So maybe the first day is just getting the family together to go for a walk outside, and they'll have some suggestions for ways to kind of get everybody together and make that walk more fun. Maybe day 2 is focused on okay, we got everybody outside now. How can we build on that? Maybe we can go for a little longer or add some extra components to it. And they kind of build off each other. So this, for those that are focused on building a healthy habit, this can be a great spot to go, and you'll get points for completing these journeys too. All right, next under health, I mentioned health coaching. So the coaching tab is here. So this is kind of your one-stop shop to do that. You can just click this button to schedule a session, pick a date, pick an instructor, and then you'll pick a time that works for both of you to meet. If you scroll down, it has some more information about what health coaching is and what kind of different parts, things they can support you in. Talks about their background, their education. So if you're interested in health coaching and meeting with a health professional, that's here for you. Last note with the health tab is the My Care checklist. If you want to log any preventative exams like I was talking about, this would be the place to do it. As you'll see here, I have a few options here. You can just click add date and I can log in if I did, for instance, a flu vaccine, a dental checkup. You'll see I already have my physical done, so it shows my date on here and when it'll be up again with that history, kind of like I was talking about. So if you want to enter in your preventative exams, this is where you can go to do that. As a side note, our different providers, so Aetna, our different dental plans, things like that, they send a report to Virgin Pulse every month that just has claims data in it that tells them kind of who did what to earn points. And it will automatically award you those points once that monthly file goes over to Virgin Pulse. So you don't ever really have to enter things in here. For instance, this office visit just loaded once Aetna sent those records over to Virgin Pulse, and they've loaded this in here for me. So if you don't want to enter in your exams, you by no means have to. That file will come in. You'll get those points automatically, which is nice. But if you just want to make sure that everything is looking correct, or you just want to get those points earlier, you can always go in here and add them manually. I will note that it won't let you double dip. So if you do enter them manually, and then a file comes over and it says, oh, they had a health, a physical, and my physical is already in here, it will just check to make sure that you already got points for that. And if you did, then it won't give it to you again. But if you didn't for some reason, it'll make sure that you're good to go. So you won't be able to do both. But like I said, whichever way you choose to get those points, this is at least where you can kind of check in and see what you have on your list and what you're getting points for. All right, going across benefits we already talked about, which is on our tab here. The next one would be the social tab. Just a few notes to call out here. First is the challenges page here. So like I mentioned, Virgin Pulse will do a monthly challenge that you can sign up for. They're usually a week long, focused on some kind of different wellness activity that you can participate in. But the county will also do challenges as well. So you can see we have Walk Your Walk. This is a challenge that we're doing towards the end of this month. So any challenges that you get invited to or that you'd like to sign up for, you can sign up for here. And then another note I wanted to make just about the social aspect is there is a social component to Virgin Pulse. You have an account that you can, add information to that you'd like to. So like for me, I have where my position is here at Pima County and a few just kind of fun things about me. And you can add friends on the platform that you'd like to, so other coworkers from Pima County that you'd like to. But that social component is totally up to you as far as participating in it. It's totally voluntary. The platform still works 100% fine without using that social component, so you can accept or decline any friend requests you would like to. So if you aren't really interested in the social component at all, and you just want to use this website kind of on your own and keep your information to yourself, you can decline friend requests. You can create challenges for yourself and just do challenges on your own without having to sign up for the group activities. And you can definitely just, use that on your own and not have anyone else see any kind of activities that you have going on. But if you do want the social component, you can absolutely add friends on here, invite them to challenges, create challenges and do them together. Join the county challenges, and there's a little chat board in there where you can support each other. That being said, even if you are friends with someone, the only thing they'll really be able to see is your profile that you choose what information you add to. And then, if you're in a challenge, you'll be able to see, if it's a step challenge, how many steps so-and-so got on this day or that day or where they're at. You won't be able to see things like your, preventative exams or any other kind of information that you're entering into the platform. So just a note there, because I know some people like to be more private, so that part is absolutely up to you. Final few notes here. We have the media library to the right. This is kind of just another resource tool for you all if you'd like to use it. Virgin Pulse just has a bunch of short videos that are on just a huge variety of topics. So some of these are like calming soundtracks or things that you can put on in the background to do some breathing or to focus. But they have tips and tricks and resource videos for instance, on budgeting or making social connections, moving more during the day. So you can watch these short educational videos and you can get some points for doing those, but these are here for you. All right. Last little note I want to make here before we move along is just the device and app section, which is under this little more with the three dots. Virgin Pulse does let you sync up different activity devices if you'd like to use that to track any of your health metrics. So for things like sleep, steps, workouts, nutrition, you can actually sync those devices and it will send that information to Virgin Pulse automatically for you. So you don't have to manually log everything, which is kind of nice. So if you go to this page, it will show you the different kind of devices that Virgin Pulse is accessible with. So if one of these applies to what you have, if you have a Fitbit or Garmin or Apple Health, you can click the one that applies to you and sync that up. I will make a note here that while once you get everything synced up, you'll get to choose what information you'd like to send over. And once it starts doing that, it's great. But you do still need to log into your Virgin Pulse, either your app or your website every 2 weeks, just to kind of wake that device up and get that data to sync over. I would do that just as a good general practice anyways, just to make sure that your information's going over correctly and you're getting points for it. I wouldn't want anyone to not go in for a month and then realize, oh, it hasn't been logging my steps, or all of a sudden this stops syncing up, or, technology just has a way of happening sometimes. So I think it's just the best practice to go in at least every 2 weeks anyways. But even if everything is working properly, you still do need to go log in at least once every 2 weeks just to kind of wake up the device, wake up Virgin Pulse and tell it to keep pulling that data over. So just a note there if you do sync up one of these devices. All right. That was everything with the website to show you. Just to go back to the homepage here, you'll notice on here a lot of the activities that I walk through are on this homepage. So once you get more comfortable, you can honestly just use the homepage to get to a lot of things. As you'll see, challenges is here, healthy habits, my stats for tracking, coaching's on here. So the homepage does have a lot of this stuff once you get more comfortable with what things are. But you can definitely navigate using these little top tabs to get started while you're still exploring. All right, to go back to our presentation here, just a few more notes. I wanted to show you all, I was in the website for Virgin Pulse. I wanted to show you what the app looks like. The app and the website have all of the same functionalities, so it's really just a matter of preference and which one you'd like to use. But this is what the app looks like. As you'll see, this one on the left here is the home page. So very similar, has a rewards bar at the top, has different kind of bubbles of those common activities in there. That tab that I had along the top on the website, you'll just notice that that's along here at the bottom, but it has the same one, still has home, health, benefits, social, and the more. You'll see on the right, this is what that benefits page look like. So it still has all those little web pages that you can use for informative information. Then here's just a few more. The one on the very far left is showing that my earnings page in the rewards section that I showed you all. So this is kind of the points that you've earned as your receipt. Still shows that. The middle one here is that big list of activities you can do to earn points. So you can scroll through that here. And then the far right tab is the stats page where you would go to track. So looks very similar to the website. It's just laid out a little more vertically instead of spread out. All right, last few notes here, everybody. I want to talk about some important dates to know with our wellness programs. So the first one is our wellness year actually runs from March 1st of a year until February 28th or 29th in a leap year of the next year. And that's when we earn our wellness points. So right now, at the time of recording this video, It is September 20th of 2023. We started our wellness year March 1st of 2023, and it will actually run until February 29th of 2024. 2024 is a leap year. So we have 1 year to earn our points, but it's not the typical year that you'd experience like a fiscal year or a calendar year. So it's important to note that. And as I showed you in Virgin Pulse, it does show you on the rewards page how many days you have left to earn points. Next is spring annual enrollment. Like I mentioned, this is going to happen usually in April or May, but the dates change every year. Important to note because you want to make sure you reconfirm your tobacco status during annual enrollment, as well as make any changes to your benefits that you'd like to during that time. So that happens in April or May. And then July through June is when you are actually receiving your discounts for the year. So that runs with the county's fiscal year. So I know as these kind of stack up, it gets a little confusing. So just to run you guys with an example of what we're going through right now, as I mentioned, March 1st of 2023, at the time of recording this video, is when our wellness year started. We'll earn points until February of 2024, February 29th of 2024. So that's our year. In spring of 2024 will be spring annual enrollment, where we will confirm our tobacco elections. And then in July of 2024, July 1st, is when my discounts will actually start with what I selected. So the points I earned from March 2023, February of 2024, and my tobacco selection from spring of 2024, those discounts will start effectively on July 1st of 2024. And I will get those discounts all the way until June of 2025. So in a sense, you're always earning points for the future. And then as you're earning, you're getting your points that you earned from your past year. So I know that can get a little confusing, but I wanted to lay that out for you just so you had an idea of how that wellness year maps out. All right, and we do have just two additional programs that I wanted to call out that are, a benefit for employees to have access to. The first is Active and Fit Direct. Active and Fit Direct is a gym network program. They have an umbrella of gyms that are partnered with them around Tucson and also across the country. Basically, if you sign up with them, you pay $28 a month, and you have access to any of the gyms that are in their network at a base membership level wherever you go. So if you are someone that travels around a lot or is in different parts of town at different times of the week and has different gyms you'd like to go to, this can be really nice because you can get, usually a discounted rate for going to multiple locations instead of trying to sign up at multiple gyms, or getting a membership that allows you to go to multiple gyms, which usually is more. So definitely something worth looking into if that applies to you. And then we also have Virta, and Virta is our diabetes reversal program. So if they have a program focused on, getting you off of diabetes medication, reversing that diabetes diagnosis. So they have a coaching program with a nutrition plan that they will plan out for you and kind of a whole guided system. They partner with medical professionals to kind of get you back on track, to get your numbers where they need to be, and hopefully get you off of your medications and back to a healthier state. So it's a great program. We've had it for a while now, and we've had a lot of employees give us really positive reception that have signed up with it. Our only notes with Virta is that you just have two requirements. You do have to either be diagnosed as pre-diabetic or have an active diabetes diagnosis, or you have to have a BMI of 30 or above. So those are their qualifications to be able to sign up, but the county pays for this program. So if you're eligible to sign up, it's free for you to sign up and use. All right, that was an overview of our wellness programs and Virgin Pulse. Thank you all for watching this presentation and listening. If you have any questions, I know it's a lot of information, especially with Virgin Pulse, it can be a little overwhelming. We are always here to help you out. As I mentioned, my name is Cody Martin. I am our wellness program coordinator, so I can help you with any issues you have getting signed up with Virgin Pulse, using the platform, questions you might have with our other wellness programs. Feel free to reach out at any time. My email is listed here, cody.martin@pima.gov, or my phone number here, 520-724-2792. Thank you again for listening, and I hope you all have a great day.